Hi Reddit. I'm presently struggling with an issue in my relationship that would mean a pretty significant change in my life, and I don't know how to go about it. My partner is a small musician in a relatively small, though supportive scene. I'm a music journalist, so we attend a lot of shows together. Often people will come up to him after gigs to tell him how well he's done. Sometimes they'll message him. I record videos of him at his shows, which he uses for social media content, so he's signed into his socials on my phone for convenience. This also means that I receive his notifications, and has been the case for months. Recently I've noticed messages coming in that have raised yellow flags for me on a couple of occasions. One instance was a girl complimenting him quite heavily, sending through winky faces, and saying he has a pretty face he wants to paint. I have met this person in person before, and she's aware I'm his girlfriend. Another instance is someone who I've seen twice, and while she's complimented my partner, she hasn't acknowledged me. I noticed quite a lot of messages coming through from her over a few days, and the combination of things made me uncomfortable, so I raised this to him as I thought a conversation around boundaries could be useful. My boyfriend basically said that it's too early in his career for him to set boundaries, and we're in a scene where not everyone is just a fan, and could prove useful to him in the future. I recognized this, but didn't appreciate him entertaining the more flirty text messages in the one instance. The conclusion was basically to trust in the decisions he makes on his career and deal with it. This escalated into a disagreement where he said that I've been constantly criticizing him over the past couple of months, and I apologized multiple times, but was accused of being disingenuous. I basically said I can't do a relationship like this and would just go home. I'm an immigrant where we live presently, but it was a stupid thing said out of frustration. He's now saying that he can't trust me not to criticize him and not to break up with him. To make the situation more complicated, I was about to transition to a visa which is dependent on my partner. My current visa expires in February. I'm home for the holidays for 2 weeks, and while we've had a conversation and agreed we're in a relationship at present but would need to have a discussion when I get back to talk about what's next, I can't figure out how to remove his Instagram account from my phone, and during all this I saw a notification from the same girl about how he's making her blush. I confronted him about it, and it seemed really difficult for him to grasp why this would make me uncomfortable. I asked if he's at the minimum made a point to say that he has a girlfriend, and he just said that he hasn't spoken to her about his personal life. It's worth noting that I have no issue at all with my boyfriend having women as friends, but the way he's treating conversations with girls that are flirting with him is rubbing me the wrong way. The more time I spend with the knowledge of him engaging these conversations with the knowledge that our relationship is under question, the more disrespected so feel with the urge to end things. But being rash would mean significantly uprooting 8 years of my life and going home to nothing. Am I being unreasonable? What do I even do?